All right. Tune this in a bit. There you go. Hopefully it's clear. What happens when you take a bunch of video game and other animated characters and shove them in Vault-Tec Vault and then run experiments on them? We'll answer those questions and many more you did not ask. Hello, I'm the Overseer, the Rotten Gamer. This is the first report on the experiments in Vault 420 in conjunction with Vault-Tec. First, we'll get into the experiments that the Vault Dwellers of 420 will endure, then a list of the Vault Dwellers, and then, of course, we'll get into the footage. And here is the list on the screen now of the experiments. We took bits and parts from other experiments going in vaults and kind of put the Rotten Gamer's spin on it. They'll have no contact, nor will they know the Overseer. They'll have constant access and will grow cannabis. The female occupants will outnumber the male occupants. The male gene pool is very undesirable. They'll have constant exposure to pheromones, subjected to subliminal messaging coming directly from yours truly. The vault will be occupied by a ravenous feline. This vault will never get it all clear, so we'll be free to run our experiments on them for as long as we want. The population may face future overcrowding. There's two other experiments that are we're not ready to discuss yet. Now on to the actual Vault Dwellers. We have a group photo of the subjects here: Chun-Li, Jill Valentine, Haley Smith, Beavis and Butthead, Laura Croft from Tomb Raider, Harley Quinn, Samus Aran from Metroid, Ayla the Huntress from Skyrim, Michonne, Ahsoka, Princess Peach, Betty Boop is kind of hidden there, Velma, Tifa, Barbie, Let's Go Party, Fry, Jerry Smith, Princess Zelda, and last, Elsa. Finally, let's roll that experiment footage. As soon as the subjects entered the vault, they immediately started having a dance party. This would become an overlaying theme as there is quite a lot of dancing. It's actually an absurd amount of dancing that goes on in Vault 420. And we have a couple of subjects going for a roll in the hay. Unfortunately, this match will not result in a securing of the next generation. We see more people entering the dance party. And here we have Butthead showing off his sick dance moves. I don't understand why all the girls didn't appreciate it, but they did start copying it. Here we have a quiet moment with a couple of the subjects and Garfield enjoying a load screen. Next we have Assistant Overseer Garfield working on his mission of becoming the master of all the robots. It's dinner time here in the vault for the subjects. who have not figured out how to make meals, couple meals for everybody. They seem to be selfishly making each meal for themselves. Of course, after a meal, it's time for a dance party. Subject's Betty Boop managed to set herself ablaze, and all the other vault dwellers run into what I can gather is an attempt to set themselves ablaze. After they see there's no chance of setting themselves ablaze any longer, they will quickly file out. I said they will quickly file out. Here we go. May not have been quickly. And we have a couple more subjects bumping uglies. Fortunately, this also will not secure a next generation. And then, of course, it was time for another fire. Luckily, the sprinklers worked. Assistant Overseer Garfield is right here in the middle of the action. And we have a couple more subjects checking the oil. Fortunately, these two will not be creating a second generation of vault dwellers. But they will show some sweet dance moves. And it's time for yet another dance party. Finally, the subjects have started working on the weed farm here, watering and harvesting and weeding. Don't worry, we're working on a plan to distribute the crop here from Vault 420 to yourselves and other vaults. And we have another couple subjects testing the mattress here. But no chance of a second generation. And after a hard day of harvesting and farming cannabis, it's time for a little dance. And here we have dinner time again for the subjects. As Assistant Overseer Garfield overlooks and expects to be given some table scraps. Still, the miracles of making more than just a meal for yourself eludes the vault dwellers. And it's of course time for the after dinner dance party. Fry showing off his sick dance moves and hoping to secure a mating ritual with subject Tifa, but she seems only interested in that good. Tifa's real high. Tifa's like, do I look high? And then goes stares at the refrigerator. Tifa could easily get electrocuted and die here since she's already stoned, but somehow succeeds. Here we have Garfield continuing his dominance and control of the robots. Butthead doing the only other thing he seems to love besides dancing, which is bartending. As you see here, the subjects have really gotten into farming the weed, growing and harvesting and such. And we have a couple more rumpy pumping here. The undesirable gene pool seems to be having an effect. Another fire. Jerry Smith is clearly panicking. Subject Princess Peach just took off running, arms in the air. Assistant Overseer Garfield would like somebody to start up his throne. Of course, after the drama of a fire, what else is there to do except have a dance party? Oh! Beavis just got shook. And then the refrigerator set ablaze. I don't think it's a fan of the dance parties. Subjects managed to get the fire put out. The fire was so stressful that Fry had to relieve his stress. A few times. What are you looking at? Subjects have started to show signs of doing things in unison. Here we see Beavis trying to turn on the charm, which does not seem to go well. has set herself ablaze. As all the subjects once again pile in I can only believe, try to get them to set themselves ablaze. Subjects are showing a bit of wear and tear from the stress as they continue to freak out even though the fire's out. Pretty well there. Of course, it's time for more dancing. It's like they're cosplaying the teens from Footloose. They just want to dance. And Laura Croft has started experimenting with the cannabis as well. One of the experiments is to see the long-term effects of cannabis use by having perpetual access to it. One thing we can say for sure is subject Croft is real high. Real high. Eva's still trying to turn on the charms here. Fortunately, I don't think Beavis has much charms. It's like, I'd rather talk to Michonne. Now it's Jerry's turn to try to secure a mate here. And it's your 2 times a day fire there. Subjects have pretty good ovens. We have to have decent cooking skills by now. We sure are glad that Vault Tech installed sprinklers. It's time for another dance party, and we have somebody. A couple of subjects here churning the butter. Still no chance at another generation. Garfield doing Garfield things. Here we have the subjects all preparing meals for themselves again. Beavis showing off. The subjects are so selfish that they won't even like cook for each other. Jill Valentine's clearly starving here. no one is bothered by it, especially not Beavis. Beavis appears to say, I'm hungry as well. And we finally have our first male-female cleaning the chimney there. This has a chance to actually further the human race. Certainly looks real hot there. She just kind of stands. That is the look of regret. She was not excited about it. Was not happy about that. Subject Jerry embellishing the story of his dancing in the sheets. It's gotten so bad for Fry, he's fallen in love with his half a sandwich. Butthead has died of starvation. It's just very sad. And we have a couple more. Driving Miss Daisy here. The human race is doomed. Oh, we're unaware of when Elsa had intercourse, or Haley. We don't know when either of them actually mash the fat, but and then we have Jill Valentine and Beavis doing tunnel patrol. We have twins from Elsa here, and we're going to check out the genealogy here to find out whose seed. Oh, wrong one there. Whose seed has entered the next generation? Jerry Smith, you sly dog. Subject Haley Smith is very pregnant. Assistant Overseer Garfield is looking a little not himself. And subject Haley Smith has had her first children. Have twins. We have triplets. That means there's 5 children currently in the vault to continue the quadruplets. Bed quadruplets. So we have a chance at a second generation. This is clearly the subjects have regrets on having this many children. Regret. I must admit, I used the subliminal messaging to convince Fry to heal our assistant overseer Garfield here. Alright, since we're here towards the end of the video, I'd like to spotlight the vault we've been using and its creator, because I have no build skills and no artistic skills, so we have to find builds that work and then kind of manipulate them to what we need. This one is by Miradessa, and as you see, we've changed some things, but nonetheless, thank you, Miradosa, for your unwitting contribution to Fallout and Sims. Alright, and if you made it this far in the video, thank you. And please hit the subscribe button. And follow us on Twitch and Kick for live streams, including this continued series. See you next time.